What kind of school rejects you so hard that your solution is basically
Fine. I'll do it myself.
apparently this one. Because today we're watching Accepted, the movie that convinced an entire generation that if life says no, you can simply commit fraud. With confidence. And honestly, that's kind of inspiring. This man gets rejected from every college, lies to his parents, invents a fake university, and somehow, instead of going to jail, becomes a role model. What an icon! Hey folks, welcome back. Teen Movie May is unfortunately my personality this month, and today we're watching Accepted because this movie was an absolute banger growing up, and we're gonna enjoy this journey together. Like, why study for SATs when you can just invent South Harmon Institute of Technology and call it a day? The first letters of those words are silent, by the way. So kick back, relax, grab a Glenwood, subscribe, and let's get accepted. We already start off strong with the kind of person Bartleby is. For simplicity, we're calling him B, because who calls their kid Bartleby? He's no stranger to illegal activities, but he's charismatic, so it's A-okay in our books. But apart from that, he's actually insanely quick on his feet, which is no easy task, especially under pressure. I'd fold so easily, and yes, it has bitten me in the ass. Schrader here is the only straight cut from the group, who is also the only one who got into college. And he's somehow besties with B, yet never got into any legal trouble so far. That's completely unbelievable.
You know Schrader?
No, I don't.
Yes, we.
Oh my god.
We had a class.
Oh, and me now. I hate these small talks. Jeez.
Prom is coming up soon, and I was wondering if you'd like to,
I'd love to.
well, our lawn.
Well, at least he has a weakness. We can't all be overpowered. I actually don't feel bad for him. This was B's 8th attempt applying into college, and surprise, surprise, he didn't even get into a state college either. Crazy. Okay, he has two weaknesses. His parents. They birthed him, so they can smell that BS from a mile away.
If you want to fit in, you go to college.
Well, you know what? Maybe I didn't get into college.
When in doubt, start crying. Lo and behold, Daryl, the token black guy, lost his scholarship because of his injury. So no college for him either.
Hey, Rory, what's going on?
Oh, hey, what? Fine, nothing. I didn't get into Yale. I didn't get into Yale. I didn't get into Yale.
I think she didn't get into Yale, guys.
Bartleby screwed around and now he's not going to college. He's thrown his life away.
His parents definitely hate him. After bearing witness to the absolute poop show that is B's life, I can see why he'd forge a letter from South Harmon. And Schrader helps him build a whole website, just to add that cherry on top.
Congratulations, you've been accepted! Oh, I got in!
Oh, thank God.
Oh my god! Woo! I had no idea!
Hey, I hate my life.
That makes two of us. Dad bought the facade, gives B money for tuition, but he said he can't wait to drop him off to college. My boy is in some deep poop now. This is not a drill. Jesus Christ.
I got a 0 on my SATs.
You know you get 600 points just for signing your name, right?
Glenn is the best character in this whole movie. I said it. Thankfully, Rory knew a great place for them to lease, an old psychiatric hospital, and just south from Harmon too. What were the odds of that?
Beginning of good things.
That was amazing. But Harmon is looking to expand, and that old hospital is within range, actually.
Set up a meeting with the dean.
The dean?
The lie just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Jesus Christ. That's crazy.
Listen, you insolent little snot. There are kids right now in Asia who are sewing your stupid shoes together so that the family can have a bowl of rice to eat tonight.
Okay, maybe there's two best characters in the movie. You know, the amount of thought, tears, and effort B puts into his projects, it's actually a surprise that he did not get into college.
And we all know that all we're doing is breeding a whole new generation of buyers and sellers. Buyers and sellers. Pimps and whores. Pimps and whores.
I think the meeting went well, actually. But trouble isn't over yet, folks. Suddenly, out of nowhere, there's a whole lot of accepted students.
Dun dun dun.
So my boy heads on over to Hammond to find Schrader. Cause what the heck just happened?
Bobby, hey, how are you?
How you doing?
The school problems aren't even that bad. It can wait.
Right, you date Monica Moreland.
That I do.
Right, I think about her when I'm mastering.
Oh my god. What the frick? Yeah, turns out Schrader made the website legit because B's dad is not an idiot. So they come up with the decision to tell everyone to go home. And they appoint B to do it, seeing as this is completely his fault.
When I got accepted here, it was the first time my parents ever said they were proud of me.
Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, I guess that made him passionate about the whole rejection and pressures of society. He's committing to the bit now. We'll sort out the finer details later. Like prison. You know, as a kid, this looked like so much fun. As an adult, I don't envy their situation one bit. It still looks fun though. B does the strangest thing possible though. He actually checks out Hammond to figure out what really makes college a college. And it's kind of nice actually.
Monica. Hey.
You know what? There's always time for Monica. Monica won me over though. She wanted to learn photography. And that's enough for me.
You're hot.
But the reality of college kinda hit him. College isn't exactly what it's hyped up to be.
College is a service industry. It's in serve us as opposed to the other way around.
My guy is just spitting facts right now. I'm not gonna lie. So instead, B decides to ask the students what they want to learn from college. So basically just like college. I feel like we just went in a circle.
I want to meet girls.
Girls.
Some girls.
Actually, I think we went backwards.
I want to learn how to blow shit up with my mind.
Too many iconic people in this movie. God damn.
If you're rich, the government will protect every buck you make and every you take.
Maturing is realizing the absolute genius coming out of this man's mouth. It's always the one that seemed crazy though. Anyways, Hoyt finally showed up to find the lease owner for Hammond's expansion. And that conversation goes as well as you'd expect.
This isn't over until I say it's over!
So much for being under the radar. Jeez.
Drink this.
No, wait.
There you go.
Poor Schrader, man. Damn. Yeah, it turns out Monica was with Hoyt. Was being the operative word. And what an excellent time for B to be the shoulder to cry on. And this whole intentional colors in film thing usually flies over my head. But as you can see, Monica is now wearing the poop brown colors of the school. Yes, even an idiot like me can pick up on these things. And it seems like they spent all day together. Seems like she really didn't like Hoyt. You know?
Ask me about my wiener.
God, I love this movie. Ask me about my wiener. Unfortunately for Hammond, their annual biggest party of the year is empty because everyone decided to hit up South Hammond instead.
Because, you know, I'm not really in the mood for any dairy products tonight.
Let's see if we can get you something else then.
Ooh la la. Oh my. So while B is shoving his D somewhere, the Hammond gang show up. But at least Schrader was there to send the SOS, but one of them saw him.
Dun dun dun.
You want me to give you something funny to laugh about?
You mean something funnier than your future alcohol abuse?
Ha! Got him!
Wow. You know what? Maybe Blake Lively has a type. It didn't take long before the Hammond boys realized they're in enemy territory, but I think they're actually very determined now to take down this place.
Are you with them? Or are you with us?
Oh no, this does not look good. Frick! Well, looks like they have all the dirt now. So this whole operation has turned to literally the school's name.
All I ever wanted was a run-of-the-mill college experience. But not me, right? I can't have that. Because I'm too busy getting the shit kicked out of me and being an accomplice to fraud.
Poor Schrader. Jeez. But to be fair, he was never going to have a regular college experience. So Hoyt called in the parents under the guise of Parents' Day just to announce to everyone the absolute fraud happening. It's quite impressive actually.
Parents' Day. Man, I wish I would have thought of that. Oh, that's right. I did.
Okay, it's less impressive now.
So, none of this was real.
It's not true.
You know, as a guy, it baffles me the way women think sometimes. You know, like genuinely, how do they do that? The frick? I don't know. I feel like the higher the ride, the harder the fall. Like, why can't we just ever have like a small trip? You know? Why does it have to be such a hard fall? Like, jeez. Anyways, they actually have a hearing from the State Board of Accreditation. How? Who knows?
Come on.
You're the one that applied for accreditation, aren't you?
Well, someone had to do it.
Ah, well, that makes sense. I thought it was movie magic. And wouldn't you know it, the entire student body showed up for the hearing. I guess they went through 6 of the 7 stages of grief, because they were already accepted somewhere.
In order to become accredited, a school must meet 3 requirements.
Easy. Okay, maybe it's not so easy, but B has his wit and his unshakable BS mouth.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gaines. I fail to see any merit or scholastic value in anything listed on that board.
Did you read the whole thing in that 5 seconds? Pfft, this loser. Technically, they do have faculty members, or just member. They don't recognize students as teachers. Yeah, B already knows they're screwed. But he did give one last hurrah.
Your curriculum is a joke, and you, sir, are a criminal.
You know what? You're a criminal. Because you robbed these kids of their creativity and their passion. That's the real crime.
And honestly, he's kind of making a good point here. I'm not gonna lie. Somehow in the midst of all that partying, real learning was happening. Because the truth remains that the people here do want to better themselves.
The South Harmon Institute of Technology will be granted a 1-year probationary period.
Holy moly, the fool did it. Jeez. Oh, and Monica finally thought about the idiocy going through her head. Woo! What a lovely cherry on top.
I told you.
Amazing. 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 And that's the movie. Okay, that was somehow still so much fun. Despite the unrealism, the absolute criminal activity, and the fact that everyone involved probably should have been arrested, this was genuinely a great watch. And honestly, there's a lesson in all of this. Creativity, passion, and just a little bit of stupidity can take you a long way in life. Because underneath all the fake colleges and fraud, the movie is really saying, maybe the normal path isn't right for everyone, you know? And honestly, that hits even harder now. Especially in the TikTok era where everyone is kind of forging their own lane. People are building careers out of things that didn't exist 10 years ago. Knowledge is easier to access, opportunities look different, and somehow, despite the world being in absolute poop, people still find a way to make things work. This movie was weirdly ahead of its time. It kind of reminds me of that guy who's trying to start his own country actually. And you know what? I support it. If you enjoy this video, there's a good chance you'll enjoy this one right here. I promise. It's just as terrible as this one. And as always, thank you all so much for watching and I'll catch you next week. Peace!